March, everyone. I do not understand how it is already March. These months seem to fly faster and faster, and I think it's always because I have something to look forward to. So, when the year started, it was getting ready for Dopey, and then, in March, it was the 20-miler this past weekend, and then having the 21-miler for Boston coming up in a couple weeks, and so everything's kind of leading up to April, which we know is all about Boston, and then any other races that I may do. So it's kind of, I think, easy for me in retrospect to know that the months fly so fast because I'm always having something to look forward to. I think sometimes it might get in the way of living in the moment because I'm thinking about the next thing I have to train for, travel for, whatever it may be. But this past weekend, I did the Black Cat 20-miler, so you can see the fun medal here. That was in Salem, Massachusetts, and it was hilly. The recap will be up shortly, and it was a really good test for Boston. It was nice to be able to kind of change the scenery up. A couple of my Teddy's team teammates were there running as well, so it was nice to still see those familiar faces and a couple other friends I know. Otherwise, this weekend I did go to a teammates bowling fundraiser for Teddy's team, which was super fun. I haven't bowled in a really long time. I am not good at it. The funny thing was that they actually had, we were the second shift, and so the first shift had a kid going first, so I went first in the second shift, and so his little bumper bowler things were still up on the side, so I didn't get any gutter balls, so score. Funny thing is that I was asking my friend Dan to put those up for me anyway, so it kind of all worked out magically. I still didn't win, so it didn't really help me all that much. Also, this past week, since we've talked last, I did start my new job. I'll tell you more details as things kind of get settled and whatnot, but it's been a cool experience. It's definitely different going back to sitting at a desk. I'm not used to that for the past couple years, and even when I worked in baseball, I rarely actually sat at my desk during the day. So I've been learning to sneak in a little bit more activity. Thankfully, we have a bunch of stairs between the floors, so I'm making sure to use those. And a really cool feature is that we actually get lunch catered in, which is awesome. So the cool thing is that every day there's a nice huge salad. So I have been loading up on that first and then kind of checking out the other things. But the cool thing is that we get the menu in advance so I can really plan my day accordingly. But I thank you all for your support, and I'm so excited that I still get to lead my Monday Night Weight Watchers meeting, so I'm not leaving completely. And obviously, people can always still ask me questions. I'm still doing the program. I'm still a Weight Watchers leader, still doing Weight Watchers chat every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on Twitter. So if you're a Weight Watchers fan, make sure you're there. It's fun times every time. So this week, it's been a lot of changes. It's been a lot of transitions, getting used to that. And so now I'm going to see how I can fit my blogging into it and making sure that I still stay on top of Dani Dishes and all those things. So it just might be, more on the weekends, getting it ready for the weekdays, but, it's going to make it work. Obviously, everyone else is able to fit in training and blogging and a real full-time job, so I can too. We'll just wear a couple different hats and make them sparkly, right? I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye.